Now, I've seen people talking about this. Apparently, there's a real-life Hunter exam that's going to be taking place on Saturday, March 29th. Now, because my friend lives in DC, that's where it's going to be taking place in Washington, DC, I might actually be able to go to this. So I wanted to look at the things and look at what's actually going to be held there to see if I'm actually going to be able to do it or not. And looking at it, it doesn't look very difficult at all. It looks very, very doable. Of course, if you're not someone who's into athletics or fitness, you probably shouldn't go because this is pretty much like a fitness event, anime coded. And because fitness has never been an issue for me, like ever, I'm going to go over each of the things so you can decide if this is something that y'all want to look into, and I could potentially see some of y'all there. The first one was like an endurance thing. It was a 10 to 15 mile run. This is probably like the most difficult thing that's going to be in the whole thing. And I do an hour of cardio every day, either on the treadmill or the Stairmaster. So I really don't think this is going to be particularly difficult for me. Of course, I'm going to have to get comfortable with long distance running, but speaking purely from like the cardiovascular health wise, I'm pretty good. The next thing is described as a deception game. There are 3 rounds, but you only need to win 1. There's really not much more detail there. And I would consider myself a pretty intelligent guy, a pretty well-educated guy. If I only need to win 1 out of 3, worst case scenario, I have a 33% chance. So I'm pretty good on this one as well. Next one they say is a labyrinth, which is a timed obstacle course. Again, this is just like another fitness event. I imagine this would be like something like a CrossFit Games kind of thing. So again, this doesn't seem like anything that would be too challenging for me. The 4th phase is capture the flag. Again, just another fitness event. Again, I'm pretty good on this as well. And the last one is one-on-one combat. This is probably what I'm most confident about. And it says you win by knocking your opponents off of the platform. I'm 6'2", 220 pounds. I don't think I'm going to have a hard time pushing somebody off a platform. So anyway, let me know how I feel about this. Are y'all going to participate or not? And if you do participate, what do you think your odds of winning are?